Hey Cactus friends, it's Jenny from Cookies Cacti. We are in San Francisco at the 2026 San Francisco Succulent Expo. We are in the Golden Gate Park, and everyone, this is our first time seeing a cactus and succulent show outside of Phoenix. So you're all seeing this for the first time along with me. I don't know what to expect and I'm very excited. I think in this room they have the show, and then in the next room over there, through that door, is the sale. You might hear someone talking in the background because they're doing a talk right now. Oh my gosh. Dioscorea hemicrypta. It's a little bit dark in here, so I'm going to try my best to hold my camera steady. Oh, this is actually best in show. Hey Cactus friends, it's Jenny here from the editing room. I wanted to do a really quick intermission to address two things. First of all, I acknowledge that the video footage is a little bit shaky as we get started, but as I get into the groove of recording and moving around the room, it gets better, I promise. The second thing is that right at this point where we're cutting away, you're going to see that I'm starting to try to guess about the format of the San Francisco show because it's very different from the Phoenix show. Some of my guessing is right. Some of it is totally wrong. I did do some research afterwards, so I included some links to information about the San Francisco show and sale. So do go and take a look at that if you're curious. But indeed, it is very different. I believe that they pick a theme for every year of the San Francisco show, and that theme changes from year to year. So you're going to see that theme in this video. So let's go back to the video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show with me. That's what these plants are.
No, these are day bloomers.
I can see why.
Let the people with the PhD level knowledge, they can correct me, they'll help me directly.
There's some genus I've never heard of. Oh my gosh.
This is Cactus arianticus. This is one of my favorites.
White rhino.
This does not have the
Spectacular. Operculicaria. You can read that. Wow, Phocia edulis. Oh, you can see the award titles down there. Look, it's mostly trunk, and then this little bit of leaves on the end. This is something I'm not familiar with. Ficus. I do really like this staging. Tiny little pot, fat trunk, and leaves. This is really interesting. I'm not entirely sure how the format at this cactus club works. This is like always dry. Obregonia denegrii, and it's crested.
So they're going to need a lot of space.
I love Pachypodium namaquanum.
They may not have any names on them. They have really beautiful red flowers. They're giant. They have all different combinations of colors in the flower are actually hybrids. They call them epicactus.
This is the most perfect looking tephro-cactus I might have ever seen. Not one scar on that skin. How do you even do that? It's perfect. This is an Aloe melanocantho. How can something look this perfect? Mammillaria, although I don't see a tag. Whoa. Unreal. See, there's also a plant here that's in just a nursery pot. Perfectly fine. So Euphorbia hybrid.
I've been cutting it back too much. I enjoyed propagating, seeing things root.
So cool. I love the corking on the old parts of the heads. One of my favorites. Look at that. Look at how it mounds. Copiapoa.
So this is one of the few day bloomers. I didn't do exhaustive research on this one, but
Oh, look at that lizard skin.
also
My goodness.
these flowers will last 7 days. These are
Kind of fight him.
convoluted,
Wow, look at that color.
but
The plant just camouflages right into the pot and the top dressing.
on Friday or Saturday there were a lot of these are
Whoa.
these
It doesn't even look like a plant.
growth and distribution. So two different plants, distinct. That one's an easy one to grow. All right, so this series, they merged what used to be Hylocereus with this one, and now it's like 30 species. This is when I saw it growing in a tree, 30 feet up at the Huntington. And
Interesting, it says water stressed for this plant. The Apuntia. There's a paper with a printout about the plant and what happens when it doesn't get enough water.
has a glossy, smooth, slippery feeling. Well, angular here appears to be glossy, but it's stickier. There's more fruit.
Look at this Tephra geometricus. This is spectacular. Wow. This might be one of the largest clumps of geometricus I've ever seen.
Different cultivars.
Oh, that one won Best Cactus. I'm still trying to figure out how the signage works.
Almost 3 inches.
Does that sign mean that that plant won Best Cactus? I don't know. Or is it all these plants here are Best Cactus? Is anybody watching from San Francisco? Leave me a comment to let me know.
The next one,
Jeez, that's a big Astecium hintonii.
but it's worth growing. It's really interesting.
Wow, look at the staging.
Reminds me of chocolate.
It's a pot at the bottom, 2 or 3 rocks at the top, with what almost looks like a clay in the middle, holding the rocks together, with the Palosophora coming out the middle. It's really amazing, that staging.
Hairs on the flowers on the aerial.
One of our favorites.
There's Lemoninsomnia. This is like a little obscure one that you don't see too much cultivation. It's spiny. It's
Thorstenia.
primarily in Peru. And it's also
It's a Copiapoa humilis, and it's crested.
Cactus aurantius. It also takes a while to bloom, and I did have to fertilize it before.
This is a great plant, too.
Hatura, Atlantic coast of Brazil, and one of them probably a lot of people have seen the other stream or dancing bones. Yeah. And Hatura armeniac, this is one you never see, that has the best looking flowers. Yeah. There's one I grafted on some serious.
Look at this pot. Look at that plant. It's a Gymnocalycium saglionis. Got a grafted Trichocereus hybrid. This is Dr. Funk, and it's crested and variegated.
They're in the right environment, you fertilize them to get fruit. Different than Pismium cruciforme. These are for sale, and I thought that was pretty cool to show them. This one has a little layers on the aerials.
Category is really interesting.
I think it's a difference of like maybe 500
Tolista? I've never even heard of that genus.
Oh, the echo. Okay.
Frequaria purpusii. Wow.
There's some other pictures. So that's actually from the last one's the park picture.
It's a crested Pachypodium lamarii.
Wrong one. Okay. This is a sawtooth one, Huitianum. If I said it right. More pictures. And these also are fragrant. I think cinnamon maybe.
So this giant plant here.
Solitopsis is the Easter cactus. There's two genus of 2 species. There's the hybrid between the 2 different species. That's what's sold, worldwide around Easter. There's a bunch of
Look at this. Senecio crested Staphyliformis. I've never seen anything like this before. Dioscorea elephantipes.
They split out to other parts of the world, including on the other
What is this? Cleistocactus collada mononis inermis. What is this? It's grafted? What? What? So I'm really proving to myself that I have not seen everything. This is a first. Even this is so strange. Never seen this before. It's a fairy castle of some sort. Look at this staging. It's in water. There's like barnacle shells, and then there's a plant coming out of it. Here's the sign. This is a Bursera phagoroides.
And there's 6 subspecies of this particular species, Bursera. So one of the slides I have, you'll see if you see it online. I talk about polyploidy, how this particular.
Okay, there's some stuff here that I've never seen before. That's unreal. That's the euphorbia that looks like it's dead, but it's not.
Cactus, you'll see a dial will have crests of that actually on it. Flagellariformis, buds. On to the next one. Nevis armandi, subspecies megalantha. This is one of the huge of the spaghetti.
Euphorbia trigona rubra.
Which is kind of interesting.
In all its glory. They always look a little bit sad in Phoenix.
This is the biggest flower. I mean, if you've had a Ripsalis, you ever see them bloom, it's because the flowers you can't miss. And it actually, Huntington put, I gave them a bag of it.
This looks like a stinky, is it? It's an Orbea. Oh wow! Look at this Haworthia. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is a Dicea or Dicea rariflora, and it's got a bloom stalk sticking out. Look at that. What is this? It's a Jatropha cuniata. So I think that little bucket with sand in it with the sign is indicating not the whole table, just the pot that it's standing next to, I think. Oh, see, so it went from like super dry to semi-dry now to tropical. Euphorbia francoisii. Ripsalidiopsis? There's some hanging pots up there too. Parodia is in this category. Schumaniana. That's so pretty. Look at that. The old parts of it and then the new parts of it. What? Hylocalycium. Can you read that? That is so weird. This is Ripsalis. So interesting. I think there's something else in there too, a fern or something of some sort. Or that font is really small. Hatiora? What is this? Rec? Okay, something I really don't know. I think that's a codex at the bottom. I'm not entirely sure. And then the leaves are so furry. That's really pretty. some whale fin, Sansevieria. It's interesting they don't have the ribbon system here. It's definitely different. It's kind of cool. Actually, it's really cool to see how other clubs run their shows. What? Hohenbergia? Okay, there's somebody's name here. This must be Brian's plants? Lots of different types of Haworthia. They look so healthy and happy.
Maybe 3 to 4 centimeters.
Gosh, these are so pretty.
Approximately. Any other questions? All right, so general propagation advice for my cactus mix that I use with my epiphytes. Typically, it's similar to my ones that I'll contend that keeps it moist. So organic material.
I feel like this is like peak perfection of Haworthia, which I'm unable to achieve. Sorry, I can't do close-ups with this camera. See, this also has a name, L&J Plants and Things. It's like a showcase. So cool. This is really interesting. Euphorbia turbiniformis. It's mostly trunk, and then it has some green bulbs coming out. So weird. Look at this little cutie. This is Uncaria roesliana. There are seed pods on there. 15-year-old conophytum. Wow. Sorry, we're a little backlit, but we do what we can. This is a Stenocactus multicostata, but it's enormous.
Problems in cultivation. I have many problems fighting with mealybug, scale a little less of the snails release for mealybug, cotton swab, Q-tip, with alcohol, systemic. The most common one, illegal insecticide,
Euphorbia poissonii. So perfect. How do people keep their plants so perfect? I don't get it. I see some spectacular Copiapoa here. This is Radiant Cactus and Succulents. Oh. Copiapoa terragrosa? It's almost spineless. I don't think my camera can do the justice of the color. Copiapoa dura. Oh, what a clump.
Sometimes you'll see orange spots. That's where the tissue's dying necrotic.
Okay, this is not a Copiapoa. This is Turbinicarpus rosea flora. Wow.
A friend of mine in Utah uses this methanate, and I hadn't really thought of this. I use something different. So for the ones that are really
And this is Copiapoa craneziana. It's so interesting how the spines are kind of a reddish brown, and then the new spines are not white, they're golden. This is Copiapoa uligiana. Oh, it's so beautiful.
A lot of times the best way to grow these is to have like a small pot and just put them on top of it with sphagnum moss, which is good. I mean, I still can't wrap my head around this growing other kinds of cacti. I'm used to it has to be in pot, you know, and it does not compete. But that's the if you want to succeed with these really hard ones, sphagnum moss is probably maybe the only way to go.
Okay, somebody should get an award for transporting this. That's dangerous. Stenoserius eruca, creeping devil.
Ziploc bag or any type of sealed bag. And another option is you put it in water with dihydrogen monoxide.
Copiopoa andina. And it's in bloom.
Rooting in water.
This is that mangave praying hands. We've seen these around nurseries.
You root a cacti in water, it's going to end up rotting.
This is so cool. Wengartia mentosa. Oh, there's a couple little cuties here. Oh, another little cutie.
Where I found success is I'll put them in the Ziploc bag for about a few weeks.
This is Coryphantha duringensis. That's really pretty. I love that blue-gray-green skin.
That's when I take them out and I'll put them in these 1-inch.
This is so interesting. Look at that color.
And they'll root and grow into a 2-inch pot. And a really pretty mix. Another option is grafting. So this is some of the series of drag. Cut part of it off.
Bursera phagoroides.
Cyan.
Oh my gosh, Thorn Oasis. It's Jack and Amy.
Right here. I put saran wrap on top of it and then did a clothing pin on the bottom. After a week I took it off and then a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks later, the growth I saw.
Look at that staging. So beautiful.
10-year-old pictures. And then I had an earlier picture of this plant. It has like the little like, what is it, violet colored flowers, rose colored.
I'm kind of speechless at how incredible these plants are.
The showers next door, so if the water goes down, it's not an issue. But the newer ones, they don't have holes in these little cups. Now, I didn't include a recent.
Because these plants feel more like exhibition plants than show plants. They're so perfect.
Plants that look so much nicer in the restaurant. This is South. My living room. This was a number of years ago. It doesn't look as nice now, but this is taken not too far from us. They put a ripsalis, a rickrack, probably a Cilincerius, Anthyamas. Looks really nice. And more information.
Look at this Cyphostemma.
These websites have like information. Honor was asking,
I feel like there are no beginner showers in here. These all look like really advanced plants. Unless all the beginner folks are super advanced here. I don't know. These look like they've been in collections for a really long time. Oh, wow.
Somebody shows a picture of something, I want to get it, send them a direct message. They may sell it to you. Other places, our plant sale here, I've offered a bunch of these rare ones, and they're gone already, most of them. You can do trades if you have something to trade, nurseries, sometimes real plants.
Oh, this is Botanic Wonders.
Online.
Oh, of course. Definitely not beginner plants.
Here's a QR code. You can send me an email.
I mean,
Actually, if you click on that, it'll take you to my list that I have online.
can we tell if it's a boy or girl? This is a girl.
It is here. I go, can I switch out of this now? Everybody got it.
This is a senna. Wow. It's a Cyphostemma uter.
What I did about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago,
I feel like you can draw a cartoon out of it. It's so much character in the plant.
different species that I had, and then I rooted them. I put them in soil. I waited about a week. And these don't fall down.
This is Mammillaria bocasana Fred. I wonder if it's on its own roots or if it's grafted.
Cuttings of this pretty much dried out. Anybody know why this came out wrong?
This one says Alain Del Care #Cactus Derricks. Wow. So Euphorbia obesa crest. Is it on its own roots? Wow, that's incredible if it is. Usually they're on graft and their stalk is like really hidden, but that doesn't say it's grafted. My goodness.
And then after I did this, I left it, I left it on the side for about a week, 2 days a week. After a week, then I did my potting mix, did all the pots, and then,
It's the other side of that creeping devil.
I left it alone here, exposed, give or take. But some of these definitely failed. This failed. How succulent these are compared to these. What's more succulent, this or this? Yeah, this one. Yes.
Mellow cactus.
I'm guessing,
I can't read that.
my educated guess is a pipe. Separate the nut, put water on it once or less succulent.
I feel like these plants on the table also belong to somebody who's been doing this for a while because, yeah.
Looks like this one rotted out. There's some car out, just dump it here.
These are plants that have been around for a while. See, is this a boy or a girl? It's a boy.
Right? Oh, that looks like it's really
These tags have the owner's name on it. It's Gardenia Gardens and Design.
should start growing.
I mean, this is the Eulichnia cassinea and it's crested.
You can tell this failed.
Candida? Yes.
Yeah, maybe it did. I don't know. I might put in more. Yeah. I want to break it.
Well, look at this whole staging with the
There's some kind of roots there.
wood in the back and probably some sort of air plant draped on it. Copiapoa cinerea.
This doesn't look healthy either. Yeah, that'll rot it
Obuka.
out. But 3, so you do 5 or 6 for survivors. When nursery wholesalers, they want us apples or 5,000 of these, they'll order the cuttings, and they usually come like 10 or 20 in rubber bands.
That is a crested pachypodium and it's huge.
You import
Holy moly.
big benefit for getting past it. It's easier to have it.
So interesting, the format here. These are all cloud hidden plants. These are like expert level plants.
Probably rooted. Let's see here. Anybody's birthday was 1965? No. Oh. Anybody's birthday is 1965? I'm going to raffle a plan out.
Pachypodium hybrid.
But you have to show me your driver's license.
I like.
They're good for confirmation. This series, this actually doesn't have a lot of spines, so this is actually good for grafting. It's easier to manage with grafting.
This is a Dorstenia buchananii. Look at that. A little shoot with the green leaves on it.
Yeah, if you pull it out, you'll see little leaves maybe half an inch or quarter inch long. Let me see if this is that looks. I mean, I kind of push it down, so sometimes I wonder. Yeah, that's probably good. It's terrestrial. They have roots, though. If you see right here. Yeah, stick it back in.
This is such cool staging. You see those, I don't even know how to describe it. Like these rocks, they're in like almost like plates or slates. And then there's plants stuck in between them. So cool. It looks so real. Sucky life? These are all soft leaf succulents, and look at those colors.
About a week. With what? Oh, with that? Oh, you the ones that didn't. Yeah, also say in the shade. No.
Ache by MJ.
As placebo, if you think you're doing something better, right?
What? This is a crested aeonium. It says pink girl. Look at these. They're so so beautiful.
I used this, and then I
Different kinds of aeonium.
the only difference was that there was more growth, like, because I think it rooted
This is a Graptopetalum?
It's just, if you wanted to do things
Awai
it's gonna give you a
Yuki?
little bit.
Awai Yuki? Crest.
If you're not in a hurry, then you probably don't. Right, anybody want this one? We have this one, that says grandiflora. Yeah, you're welcome.
Look at all the boxes they have ready for people to buy stuff. So, well, very prepared. And these are not like random shipping boxes. They're actually U-Haul boxes cut down. Wow. Echeveria, doesn't it remind you a little bit of an Areocarpus? Look at all these aeonium. Wow.
Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking about doing a
I mean, what is this color?
succulent growing, for the cactus collector. Yeah. This is probably not made by
RDD succulents.
like I was talking about, this one probably dried out.
Baby toes. Is it?
I thought it was important to show success, right? Failure. That's how we find out to kill things and not learn from your errors, mistakes. How about somebody wants to disinfect something like this? What did you do?
That's so cool. It's almost like a rose.
So I brought some those granite and put on the top. This is optional, really, but just, if you're watering with your own,
I don't know if you can grab that QR code from my camera, but there it is.
American soils cactus.
This is listed as best display. Wow, it's alive. Living art. Jim Smith Haworthias. I don't even know what to say.
An important tip is
They almost look delicious. They're so plump.
squeeze it tight, right? You want to make
Sorry, it's pretty dark in this corner.
the spread, I guess, what you say? Decomposes easily. Yeah. Yeah, it's coarse. Yeah, I mean, there's no material moisture.
This table is kind of unreal.
This in a separate container because I
Prickly pots.
that's important. And then, again, there's so much variation in tips, techniques. Everybody's different. And what you could do, I also use what's it called?
This is quite the Fukurayu.
Coffee, well, yeah, paper, coffee filter, or don't use anything. It's up to you.
What? Oh, buffalo. Look at this.
Yeah, actually, that's a great idea. I hadn't thought of that. That's a great idea. I like that. This is going to get a lot of growth. This is a stiffer one.
This is a Koa lens Kiko. What?
This is a ripsalis. It does flower.
See, there's a sign here that says Astrophytum cultivar, so they're all Astrophytum of some sort. Just amazing.
Last year, see that right here, there's like the dark right here. This is a dried fruit. Didn't get me fermented. These ripsalis don't really give you edible fruit. I'm sorry, you can eat it, but it doesn't taste like, there's no strong flavor like it being sweet or citric or anything like that. Just, slimy. But birds like it. They'll eat it and spread it.
There's a grafted Capit medusae.
City, maybe Indonesia, Filipino.
What a cool display of different types of Astrophytum.
Neighborhoods. So somebody had a ripsalis and birds started eating the fruit and they just spread it all around the city.
I know I didn't do them justice, but
So
here they are as one table.
I think that like the ripsalis
This is PB&J, cacti and succulents. Some genus I've never even heard of. So interesting. All sorts of different species of this genus.
Why is that? There's too much competition. I don't know, it's a niche. But I mean, I was thinking
Monanthes?
across lots of parts of Africa, maybe an ocean, because maybe it was a niche that none of the other succulent families of plants were filling. So that's how they use it. There was anybody else.
This looks like something that would spread. Maybe up in the Bay Area it would, just in the ground. I feel like these would just die in Phoenix.
No, yeah, but I was saying that usually you have a longer space with another container, not usually do it in a separate container. But even if it's
So perfect looking.
there's some plants like a Puntia, they don't care if the stuff's they'll grow like
Sanchez?
But old mixes that I use, what I wouldn't use, there's some
There's also pictures of these plants from the wild. That's actually really nice to see the contrast between the plants in habitat versus in the pots that are in this room. I like that. This is the succulent addict, which we can all relate. Stenocactus species. Wow, look at that Dudleya.
But yeah, so if anybody get on the
This is a mangave. It looks so much like an agave, but it's a mangave, silver fox, parasana.
I think that's the end of my talk. Feel free to come up if you have any questions.
Thank you very much, Jorge. The next talk will be at 1 o'clock.
Look at this Dudleya Tresquier. Can I even get it in frame? Alright, so y'all pretty much got to hear the talk going on behind me. Hopefully it's okay with you all. Plumosa. I feel like they're so common, but they're so cool. They're so beautiful. In many ways, being common is great because then everybody can have one and enjoy the beauty of that plant. Everything on this red tablecloth is by this individual. This is Echinocerius engelmannii. I feel like we see these everywhere in Phoenix, but these look so healthy and happy, not like the ones in the ground in the desert. This is by Casa Plants. Look at that pot. You'd think that was an accident, but it's not. It was designed that way. Wow. I feel like their show here is in such a different format from the Phoenix show. Okay, when I get back to Chandler, I'm going to do some reading up on this. These are all expert level plants. Look at that. Is that a pot or is it a tree trunk? Oh my gosh. I think this is artisan plants. It's really interesting. You'll see that there's flashlights on this table because the sign says, please use the flashlights to see the intricate traits of Haworthia. Thank you. They're actually encouraging us to point flashlights at the Haworthia to see through the windows. That red pot's got to be Mike Cohn. All sorts of different types of aloe and Haworthia. We're nearing the end of the tables in the showroom, which means next I'm going to take a break and then we're going to come back with the sale. This is so pretty. Phoenix Rising Succulents. Hello, Cactus. I think this is our last table. Gardener's Home. Boea? Senecio, wow. So variegated and crested trichocereus. Half yellow, half green. My goodness. This is a Gymnocalycium horstii. All right, so we finished seeing the show at the 2026 San Francisco Succulent Expo. We're going to come back next time to see the sale portion of this event. And let me tell you, it was really spectacular. So stay tuned for more plant adventures in San Francisco, California on Cookies Cacti.